Hello, fellow robots out there in Internet Land. I am Silvertron, and welcome to the next episode of the TekTopia Survival Guide. In today's episode, we will be looking at the last structure we have yet to build, and that is the barracks, which is going to go right on that hill just above my head. And when we do that, we can actually get our last villager. I think we've done everything, with the exception of the guard captain, which is an upgrade. It's the only upgrade villager profession that you can get in the mod currently. But before we do that, we have a couple other things I want to take care of. First, let me show you what I've been doing, because that's really just been end raiding. I went to the end for a couple hours, I got myself some more goodies, and I got myself a few more elytra and more shulker shells. I had my shulker shells in here before. We were down to one because I was storing all the stone that I was collecting, because that's future stuff, guys. That's spoilers. I'm not going to talk about that, but I need that. A lot of it in the future. Oh, wrong way. The other thing we're going to do before we get started on the barracks is fix this problem. Our villagers are super cramped in there. Well, they were until they all left. Bye, guys. Bye. But what we're going to do is we are going to expand this library all out here. We're going to tear down that wall. We're going to expand the school out. So let me get this place prepped up, and I'll be back with you in a little bit, and I'll kind of show you what we're going to do. So I've cleared out all the space inside here. Now you can see truly how big it is, so we can fit a nice size library in here. We're still going to keep the school in the back, but we're actually going to pull the wall out a little bit. So 2, 3, 4, 5. That's going to go there. And I think what I'm going to do is, because I don't want to really put the school wall here, I'll just throw in a bookshelf there. And so the bookshelves will be utilized inside the library, and I think it's just going to be a nice little wall from inside the school. So, sound effects, courtesy of Sobertron. Over here, what I'm thinking about doing is actually moving our enchanter setup. So I might do two, because I really want to do another enchanter in here. So somewhere in there, corresponding one there, surrounded by books, like so. And then over here, what I'm thinking is doing some kind of like desk table thing, like on the floor here. Some books, maybe, to cap it off. There's going to be bookshelves all around this place, though, guys. I'm thinking about doing, like, a little balcony up top there. They won't be utilized, but I think it may look good. These pillars are also going to come all throughout, so it's going to go all the way up to the ceiling, like that. And so it's just going to look really cool and really impressive. It shouldn't take me too long, because it's not a lot of building. It's mostly decorative work, in my opinion. But I'll be back shortly, and I'll show you the end result. So I finished up the library, and I'm actually recording this clip the next day. I don't know if you can tell from the last few recordings, but I got a really bad, like, head cold, and I just wasn't feeling good. So it's the next day, and our library is looking pretty spiffy, if I do say so myself. Our villagers seem to be very happy in this new expanded space. As I explained in the library episode 4, only the bookshelves that are on the floor actually count as valid bookshelves. Everything else you see is just decorative. And things on the floor are like that for most things in the village, from our storage room to our, chests in the storage, anvils, furnaces, in the blacksmith, furnaces, crafting tables, all that stuff. Only things on the floor count as valid things. But I did those little loft spaces up top here and here. I'm thinking this place looks pretty cool. I also did a second enchanting table setup like I talked about, so I'll need to get another one of these guys soon. I also expanded our school, so now we have 16 chairs in here, and why? Go in there, villager. Nicole. Jeez. Silly villager. Our teacher's just hanging out right now. We still don't have any kids, but she has her lesson of getting wither skull and crafting them into a wither, all prepared for our children to learn about. But that's it for this. It's a nice space. I think I had 51 bookshelves in here, so it's a much, much bigger library than we had over there. But now let's go over to where I want to build our blacksmith. And wow, that was a really good launch. So over here, I've already marked out where we're going to build this. Not blacksmith. Did I say blacksmith? Barracks. I've got some materials. So what we're going to do is we're going to do something a little similar to what we did with our main storage / town hall building and our now library. It's going to be like kind of a clover shape thing going on with 4 little wings. I'm not too sure how the interior's gonna work out right now. I've got an exterior plan, interior-wise, we'll just kind of do that on the fly, see what looks good. I'll play around with it a little bit. But let me get this thing all built up, and I'll show you what I've come up with. So our barracks is all done now. You can see it off in the distance there. So let's go take a look, do a little fly around. You can see I did a similar wing design on all four sides, a pitched roof. There is a second floor right now. There's nothing in it except some space for some future houses. But let's look inside. So stairs up to the second floor. That's not going to be part of the barracks. Barracks is down here. So what you need in your barracks is 10 beds. The barracks is the biggest kind of resident home you could have, but only guards will live in here. The other thing you are going to need in your barracks is armor stands. So the guards will train at the armor stand to start whacking away at them, and they will level up that way. Which means that our little cheaty grinder over there will be obsolete soon. The only thing we have to do is to activate it. Now, once we activate this, these beds should be instantly claimed by our 10 guards that we have. If they're not for some reason, I will show you a trick to get them over here quickly. So let's see if it happens. So barracks active, and you can see the beds start getting claimed. Wow. What the? What? Well, that was surprising. I don't think that's supposed to happen, but hey, that's cool. That's cool. So, our beds were claimed instantly, and looks like they teleported over, which that's something that I didn't know happened, and I don't think it's supposed to happen. So, gonna tell Tango about that. Which means we have 10 more beds available. So I'm gonna raise some kids. The other thing that now happened is we have should be able to purchase the captain from our tradesman. So let's see if it's shown up. I might have to restart the... Nope, there it is, 16 emeralds. So I'm going to buy this, and then I'll show you the guard captain when I come back. So we're back, and we are back in the barracks. I have purchased a captain, and we're going to turn our friend Daniel, who I think I made only a few episodes ago about the tavern and the bard. He used to live above it, but now he's going to be the captain. Bam! And you can see Captain Daniel Welfer. He gets these little wings on his helmet, and just like the guards salute you, these normal guards should now salute Daniel. The other thing that is unique about the captain is he's the only actual, like, upgrade villager. You have to use the captain token on a guard that's already made. And the other unique thing about the captain is that he went to bed, but he has an extra ability. He has an AoE that gives 1 resistance to our other guards. So when they're in combat, you have a bunch of guards around each other fighting the necromancer. He can do this AoE that will help buff your guards. But that's it today, guys. I think I'm going to do some more things around the village. Probably raise up those kids like I discussed in the last little clip. But hopefully you liked today's episodes, guys. I liked recording it, and we finally have all of our buildings and all of our villagers. Go ahead and comment down below if you have any questions. Go and leave a like, and don't forget to subscribe, guys. I'm really enjoying this. I'll see you next time.